Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this special edition right here on the Riley King Network. Information on 2018 Town Meeting Day. Everything you need to know before the big day tomorrow. Let's begin. As you know, we have a major nor'easter coming our way, but will town elections get pushed back or no? Here is your answer. State officials say towns can't postpone elections despite nor'easter. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
It's the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event, and you can get big deals on Honda's amazing vehicles. Oh look, it's my amazingly amazing Honda Indy car. A shameless segue to say race to your Honda dealer. Get it? Race?
The Honda Dream Garage Spring Event is on now.
We don't have snow days for elections.
And so the show will go on. Secretary of State Bill Gardner says under current state law, New Hampshire cities and towns cannot postpone their election day voting because of weather.
And at the state level or at the local level, meetings can be postponed, but not elections that have official ballots.
Last year, many opted to move voting because of a similar storm that hit the Granite State at the same time. One of them being Litchfield, but its town clerk says voting will be held as scheduled this time around.
The show has to go on per the Attorney General's office and the Secretary of State. There will be no delays, no cancellations.
Brand says her office has been inundated with requests for absentee ballots, but they can only be given to those who qualify.
Disability, and if they're going to be out of town.
Elaine Blanchet and Lindsay Riddle were going to Town Hall in Pelham today for their ballots. The two say they'd like to see towns have the ability to postpone if necessary.
Especially at this vote, we're not voting for state representative, president. That may be a different thing.
And they could get their wish. A bill spearheaded by State Senator Jeff Woodburn would clarify how towns should proceed in cases like this. But it's far from being signed into law.
This should be focused on the voter, the ease of the voter, the safety of the voter. They should be driving the process.
And now the Attorney General's office says he will have an election day hotline. That number is currently running at the bottom of your screen. He also says he'll have a number of teams throughout the state to monitor the situation and assist towns if needed. We're live here in Litchfield tonight. I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Now, let's take a look at each town. We're going to start with Candia. Candia election news. Election day is tomorrow. Polls are open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the CYAA 27 Raymond Road. And let's take a look at the ballot. And that is a look at Candia's ballot. The next town we're going to go over to is the town of Deerfield, New Hampshire. And their voting is held at the Town Hall, 10 Church Street, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And let's take a look at the sample ballot on that. Okay, and that is a look at the town of Deerfield. And now let's take a look at Northwood, the town of Northwood, New Hampshire. And that is a look at the Northwood voting guide. Planning board for 3 years, vote for 2. Betty Smith. Library trustee for 3 years, vote for 1. Betty Smith. Candidate for Board of Selectmen for 3 years, vote for 1. Anna Beth Bilodeau. Mike Smith. Police Commissioner for 3 years, vote for 1. Richard Cummings or Colleen Corkmall. School District Treasury for 3, vote for 1. Betsy. Trustee of Trust Funds, 1 year, vote for 1. Betsy again is running. Moderator for 2 years, vote for 1. Hale Kinder. And school board for 3 years, vote for 2. Brian Winslow and Amy Haven are the 2 people running. And that's for Northwood, New Hampshire. And now let's take a look at Nottingham absentee ballot voting information. And here's Nottingham. that is Nottingham. Now let's take a look at New Hampshire Town Meeting Day 2018 results. The top information, the top stuff that will be important for each town. Let's take a look at the list for each town. Starting with the A's. Okay, and that does it for this special edition of 2018 Town Meeting Day information you need to know for the big day tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed this evening special edition. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And tomorrow is Town Meeting Day for a lot of towns in New Hampshire. And that does it for me right here on the Riley King Network. Have a great night, everyone. Goodbye.